Hmm. Many people believe that motivation is the key to success. They wait for the right feeling, the right mood, or the perfect moment before taking action. They think that if they feel inspired enough, they will be able to achieve their goals. But the truth is that motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Some days you wake up feeling energized and ready to conquer the world, while other days you feel tired, distracted, and unmotivated. If your progress depends entirely on motivation, your results will always be inconsistent. Consistency, on the other hand, does not depend on emotions. It is the decision to keep moving forward regardless of how you feel. It means showing up when you are excited and showing up when you are not. It means taking action even when the task feels difficult, boring, or inconvenient. This is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. Hmm. Think about any successful achievement, whether it is building a business, improving your health, learning a skill, or creating a better future. None of these things happen overnight. They are the result of small actions repeated over and over again. Um, a single workout will not transform your body. Reading one book will not make you an expert. Saving money once will not create financial freedom. Um, Real success comes from doing the right things consistently for a long period of time. The most powerful part of consistency is that it builds momentum. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you strengthen your self belief. You begin to trust yourself more because you know you will follow through on your commitments. That trust becomes confidence. Hmm. And confidence becomes the foundation for even greater achievements. There will always be days when motivation disappears. There will be moments when quitting seems easier than continuing. During those times, consistency becomes your greatest advantage. It keeps you moving when your emotions try to stop you. It reminds you that progress is not about being perfect. It is about refusing to give up. The people who succeed are not always the most talented or the most motivated. They are often the ones who simply keep going. Day after day, step after step, they continue moving forward. In the end, consistency wins because it turns ordinary efforts into extraordinary results. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that success requires massive actions or dramatic changes. They think they need to completely transform their lives overnight in order to achieve meaningful results. Because of this belief, they often set unrealistic expectations, become overwhelmed, and eventually give up. The reality is much simpler and far more powerful. Lasting success is usually built through small daily actions repeated consistently over time. Every great achievement begins with a small step. A strong body is built one workout at a time. Knowledge is gained one page at a time. Financial security grows one smart decision at a time. These actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but their impact grows with repetition. What appears small today can become life-changing tomorrow. The power of small actions lies in their ability to compound. Just as a tiny seed can eventually grow into a massive tree, small efforts can develop into extraordinary results when given enough time. Many people underestimate what they can accomplish in a year because they focus too much on immediate results. They want to see progress instantly, and when it does not happen, they lose patience. However, true growth often happens quietly beneath the surface before it becomes visible. Imagine improving by just 1% every day. That improvement may seem too small to matter, but over weeks, months, and years, those small gains add up. They create momentum, build confidence, and gradually transform your habits, mindset, and abilities. The difference between where you are today and where you want to be is often found in the small choices you make each day. Small actions are also easier to maintain. When goals feel too large, fear and procrastination take over. But when you focus on one manageable step, taking action becomes much easier. Instead of trying to do everything at once, you simply commit to making progress today. Then you do the same tomorrow. And the day after that, the people who achieve remarkable success are rarely those who make one huge effort. More often, they are the people who consistently do the small things that others ignore. They understand that every action matters, every step counts, every day is an opportunity to move a little closer to their goals. Never underestimate the value of small daily actions. What seems insignificant now can become the foundation of a completely different future. Great results are not created in a single moment. They are created one day, one choice, and one action at a time. Self-discipline is one of the most valuable qualities a person can develop. While talent, intelligence, and luck can create opportunities, self-discipline is what allows someone to take advantage of those opportunities and turn them into lasting success. It is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It is choosing long-term rewards over short-term comfort and making decisions that support your future rather than satisfying temporary desires. Many people start with enthusiasm and excitement when pursuing a goal. They are motivated by the vision of a better future and eager to make progress. However, motivation alone is not enough to carry them through difficult times. There will always be days when energy is low, distractions are everywhere, and challenges seem overwhelming. In those moments, self-discipline becomes the driving force that keeps progress alive. Self-discipline is not about being perfect. It is not about never making mistakes or never facing setbacks. Instead, it is about maintaining commitment despite obstacles. It means continuing to work toward your goals even when the results are not immediately visible. It means choosing action over excuses and responsibility over procrastination. Every time you follow through on a commitment, you strengthen your discipline and make it easier to stay focused in the future. One of the greatest benefits of self-discipline is that it creates freedom. At first, discipline may feel restrictive because it requires effort and sacrifice. But over time, it produces results that provide greater control over your life. Discipline in your finances can lead to financial stability. Discipline in your health can lead to increased energy and well-being. Discipline in your work can open doors to opportunities and growth. The temporary discomfort of discipline often leads to long-term rewards that are worth far more than the comfort of avoiding responsibility. Successful people are not necessarily more motivated than everyone else. Often, they have simply trained themselves to act regardless of how they feel. They understand that feelings change, but commitments remain. They know that progress is built through consistent effort, not occasional bursts of inspiration. Lasting success is rarely the result of one extraordinary action. It is the outcome of disciplined choices repeated day after day. Every decision to stay focused, every effort to keep going, and every refusal to quit adds another brick to the foundation of success. Over time, those disciplined actions become habits, and those habits create the life you want. Self-discipline is not just a skill, it is the bridge between goals and achievement. And it is one of the most reliable paths to long-term success. One of the most common reasons people fail to reach their goals is that they spend too much time waiting for the perfect moment. They tell themselves they will start when they have more time, more money, more confidence, more knowledge, or better circumstances. They convince themselves that success will become easier once everything falls into place. But the truth is that the perfect moment rarely arrives. Life will always have challenges, uncertainties, and obstacles. If you wait for ideal conditions before taking action, you may end up waiting forever. The reality is that progress begins when you decide to start, not when conditions become perfect. Every successful person has faced moments of uncertainty. They did not begin with all the answers, unlimited resources, or complete confidence. They started with what they had and learned along the way. The path became clearer because they were willing to take the first step, even when they felt unprepared. Perfectionism often disguises itself as preparation. People spend endless hours planning, thinking, and analyzing because they want everything to be flawless before they begin. While preparation is important, there comes a point when planning becomes an excuse for avoiding action. No amount of preparation can replace real experience. Growth happens through doing, not through endless waiting. Every day you postpone action is a day of lost opportunity. The skills you want to develop, the goals you want to achieve, and the future you want to create all require movement. Small steps taken today are far more valuable than perfect plans that never leave your mind. Even imperfect action creates momentum. It teaches lessons, builds confidence, and moves you closer to your destination. The fear of failure often keeps people waiting. They worry about making mistakes or facing setbacks. However, mistakes are not signs of failure. They are part of the learning process. Every successful journey includes challenges and lessons. The people who achieve great things are not those who avoid mistakes, but those who continue despite them. There will never be a perfect time to start. There will always be reasons to delay, doubts to overcome, and uncertainties to face. The key is understanding that action creates clarity. Confidence grows through experience, not before it. Success belongs to those who are willing to begin before they feel completely ready. The life you want is not built by waiting for the perfect moment. It is built by making the most of the moment you have right now. Start where you are. Use what you have. Take the first step. The future is shaped by actions taken today, not by opportunities postponed until tomorrow. Many people hold themselves back because they believe everything must be perfect before it is worth doing. They want the perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect skills, and the perfect outcome. As a result, they spend so much time chasing perfection that they forget to make progress. They become trapped in a cycle of overthinking, self-criticism, and hesitation. The truth is that perfection is an impossible standard, while progress is what actually creates growth and success. Perfection often creates fear. People become afraid of making mistakes, looking inexperienced, or producing results that are less than ideal. This fear can lead to procrastination because doing nothing feels safer than risking imperfection. However, every moment spent avoiding action is a moment lost. Growth does not come from waiting until everything is flawless. It comes from learning, improving, and moving forward one step at a time. The most successful people understand that progress is more valuable than perfection. They know that every achievement starts with an imperfect beginning. No expert was born with complete knowledge. No athlete started as a champion. No successful person reached their goals without making mistakes along the way. What separates them from others is their willingness to keep moving forward despite imperfections. They focus on improvement rather than trying to be perfect from the start. Progress builds momentum. Every small step creates evidence that you are moving in the right direction. Even if the improvement is small, it is still movement forward. Over time, these small gains accumulate and create remarkable results. A person who consistently improves little by little will eventually outperform someone who spends years waiting for perfect conditions. Another problem with perfection is that it shifts attention away from learning. When people are obsessed with being perfect, they often view mistakes as failures. In reality, mistakes are valuable lessons. They provide feedback, reveal weaknesses, and teach important skills that cannot be learned through theory alone. Every mistake carries information that helps you grow stronger and wiser. Progress also builds confidence. Each completed task, each lesson learned, and each challenge overcome reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving more. Confidence is not created by perfection. It is created by consistent action and steady improvement. Life is not about achieving perfection. It is about becoming better than you were yesterday. Every step forward matters, no matter how small it may seem. When you focus on progress instead of perfection, you free yourself from unnecessary pressure and allow yourself to grow. Success is not built on flawless performance. It is built on continuous improvement, persistent effort, and the courage to keep moving forward even when everything is not perfect. One of the most powerful decisions you can make in life is to become the person who never gives up. This does not mean you will never face difficulties, experience failure, or encounter moments of doubt. It means that no matter what challenges appear, you refuse to let them define your future. You choose to keep moving forward, learning, adapting, and growing. This mindset alone can separate those who achieve their goals from those who abandon them too soon. Every worthwhile goal comes with obstacles. There will be moments when progress feels slow, results seem invisible, and motivation disappears. During these times, many people begin to question themselves. They wonder if the effort is worth it or if they are capable of succeeding. Some decide to quit because they mistake temporary setbacks for permanent failure. However, those who eventually succeed understand an important truth. Setbacks are a normal part of every journey. They are not signs to stop. They are opportunities to become stronger. Fulfillment is not about having endless energy or constant confidence. It is about continuing despite uncertainty. It is about taking another step when you feel tired and trying again when things do not go as planned. Every challenge you overcome increases your resilience. Every time you choose not to quit, you develop the mental strength needed to handle even greater obstacles in the future. The people who achieve remarkable things are often not the most talented or naturally gifted. They are the ones who remain committed when others walk away. They understand that success rarely happens overnight. It is the result of consistent effort, patience, and determination. While others focus on how far they still have to go, they focus on taking the next step. Becoming someone who never gives up also changes the way you see failure. Instead of viewing failure as the end, you begin to see it as feedback. Each mistake teaches a lesson. Each disappointment reveals an area for growth. Each challenge provides experience that makes you wiser and stronger. Failure only becomes permanent when you stop trying. Most people underestimate what they can achieve if they simply stay in the game long enough. Great accomplishments often belong to those who persist when success seems distant. They keep working while others quit. They keep believing while others doubt. The person who never gives up is not fearless, perfect, or unstoppable. That person simply understands that every goal worth achieving requires perseverance. By refusing to quit, staying committed to growth, and continuing forward no matter the circumstances, you become capable of accomplishing far more than you ever thought possible.